Good living.
Hi, I'm Greg from RVHaulers, and let me just check. Yep, there are two Smiles here in the yard today. I want to introduce to you Colin and Dale and their new RVHauler Weed, and we're just going to unscripted hear from them today what they think of their RVHauler. If you're interested, join us in this video. Well, I'm just going to zero in on the person that's most important out of this duo. We always know the wife is most important. I know that. And Dale, what do you think of your RVHauler named Weed?
I think it's pretty exciting and stuff, and for somebody that hasn't driven anything bigger than a F250, getting in this and training with you for 2 days, being able to drive it on the highway, on and off ramps, in and out of traffic and stuff. I ended up finding it, I think, easier to drive than the F250. That it seems to be very easy to handle. Don't feel as if you're massive.
So you said it felt better than your F250, and in what way? What did you notice?
I just found driving easier, that it just seemed to be more responsive. It seemed to turn better as far as intersections and turning left, right, whatever, that it just seemed to, I don't know, be able to maneuver, that's for sure. And sitting up high certainly is a nice bonus to be able to see more, better.
Yeah. Speaking of up high, I don't know if people can see it in the video, but there's two young men up in that sleeper right now. So tell me, who flew out today and what's going on today? What's the plans here?
Our two grandsons flew out
Really?
today to be with us as we drive the truck back. As you know, most summers and stuff, the grandparents end up helping with the babysitting throughout the off school time and everything. So this is our way of sort of looking after them for a week by driving Weed back with us.
Now, you told me that they had no trouble waking up this morning to get on the airplane.
No, they were up before 5. I think one of them was awake. So I think they're pretty excited, and they've known we've been getting the truck for almost a year and stuff. So
Right.
we've tried to keep them up to date on the progress and everything. So I think they're just as excited as we are to get it and to be on the road with it.
That's cool. Now, Dale, you were just volunteering something. I had the camera off. I should just let it run. You had something that you think people needed to know. What was that?
The fact that we really feel now with Weed and towing our fifth wheel that we're in a much safer position as far as with the vehicles and everything. That for me, when I see a trailer being towed by a 250, it just looks so unbalanced. And it looks like the trailer has so much more power or control over the truck than the other way around. And I just feel with Weed, we're up higher, a much heavier vehicle, stronger, that there's more balance between the trailer and the truck. That I think there's it's much safer all round, really. That I think more people should be going to this kind of thing if they're towing the amount of weight that some of those big fifth wheels are at now.
So what did you have before? You ordered F250, and what was the coach you were pulling?
It was a Grand Design Solitude that was 40 feet long, and it just felt sometimes as if we could be overpowered by it. You know, looking out that back window and seeing that thing sort of right on top of you.
Kind of looming a little bit, was it?
Yeah. You know, that if you have to make sudden stops, brake hard, you want to make sure that you're going to be safe. And especially when you have, you know, grandsons and stuff with you, you know, or if you're traveling with small children, you know, your own children, that, you know, it's better safe.
Well, thanks for those thoughts. I appreciate hearing it firsthand from someone. You guys have traveled a lot.
We have.
Yeah.
We have, yes. Yeah. And we've had a couple of
scares
with the pickup, where we were a little concerned about stopping, and a lot of rubber squealing and everything else. So that actually was one of the major factors that got us to come out and start talking to you, and then you made it easy from then on. And so addressed all our concerns, and we're leaving here today feeling very confident that in future those close calls or that uneasy feeling is going to be gone, that we actually, with weed, will be more in control of the trailer than the trailer in control of the truck.
Now, I don't think we've actually explained the name. We've been talking about weed. And yes, we are in Canada. Weed is legal, but weed has a bit of a different connotation in this case. Do you want to explain how the name weed came to be?
Well, the fact that you found weed.
The truck, the RV, the truck.
Yeah, the truck part. Yes, you found in somebody's yard with all sorts of weeds and stuff growing up around it, through it, sort of thing. That it was your naming it.
I'm guilty.
You named it. Yes, you did. So that's how, and it just seemed to stick with it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm sure some people were wondering.
That's right.
Thinking about us. Yes. Yes.
Well, Colin, you and I, we've been speaking for probably well over a year.
We have.
And planning.
Yeah.
And, you know, this has been the first time you've really seen it in person. You've seen the occasional photo and quick little video that I've shot with my cell phone. But when you came and saw it in person, how did things look?
Wow. Really, I was shocked. I mean, the condition of the truck and the way it's built and all the information that we have here, it's everything that I thought it would be, and a little bit more. It's a pleasure to drive, and I'm looking forward to spending lots of time on the road.
Well, you know what? Would you give us a tour of your truck around the outside? Tell us what this truck is and what you folks have decided to have done.
Yeah. So this is a Volvo 730, so the mid-rise sleeper. As you can see, Gregg and his crew have done a wonderful job of dressing up all the chrome and making it look spectacular. Even the paint job, the cut and buff that they did was tremendous. Looks great. And one of our things we wanted to do was to have a smart car so that we can use it when we're camped somewhere to run around and do a few errands or groceries, etc. Get the beer store.
Okay.
So we got this bed done, and Gregg's come up with a new L bracket that works really well and these chocks are a little bit more maneuverable than the last ones. We wanted storage space in the truck, and these massive jockey boxes. I mean, these boxes are phenomenal for the amount of stuff you can get in here. We have 2 suitcases in here now, and that one at the back is the same size. It has 2 suitcases and room to spare. All stainless steel hardware. Everything looks top notch. I mean, and the back of the truck, where the hitch is and the hitch camera, it makes it so easy to hitch up. And the training certainly helped, and the practice. We'll have to practice, but the rear of the truck and the tail lights and the brake lights, etc. It's just a first-class piece of equipment, and we're really looking forward to having control over the trailer rather than the trailer having control over us with this nice truck weed.
Now, Dale, what are we controlling? What's going back here? Tell us about the new trailer.
Our big new trailer that we're hoping to get over the winter time. That it's a 44 foot new Houston Elite Suites.
So a DRV Elite
A
Suites.
DRV
Elite Suites.
Yes, yes.
The Houston floor plan. That's awesome.
Right. Yes, yes, we're looking forward to that. We've missed our trailer. We've already turned our trailer in because we didn't feel that this season with COVID and everything that we were going to be able to get away. So we've turned it in. So we've missed out on one season of camping. So next year, look out. We'll be on the road as much as we can for the summer.
Now, so what are your plans? You you moved out of a house.
Yes, we did. We did move out of a house, but we're downsizing in that area to a condo. So we figured we'd go down that way, and in the trailer we've gone up. So I mean, it's a balancing act at this stage.
You still kind of kept a home base.
Yes.
But a smaller version.
That's right.
Close to
Yes.
grandkids.
That's
Yes.
right. Yes, of course.
So
of
a
course.
big change of lifestyle, one
Yes.
that we're looking forward to. And before we get too far sidetracked, I just want to say that it was difficult times for all of us through COVID, having to deal with restrictions and not seeing people. The other part of that too was not being able to get parts and not being able to really schedule anything. And I want to thank you, Greg. I think you did a wonderful job. I know it dragged out a little bit, but it was COVID, and you know what? In the end, we've got a wonderful truck, one that we were expecting, hoping for, and it turned out just the way we wanted. So thank you very much for that.
Well, thank you for volunteering those kind words.
Right, and thank you very much for your hospitality for over the 2 days of our training, to be so hospitable to us and everything. That it was a nice little vacation, really, to be able to come here, train on something new and different, particularly for me. It was most enjoyable. Enjoyable.
I think this is the highlight of what I do, is when I finally get to sometimes meet my customers for the first time. Now, in this case, we'd already met.
Yes.
But,
yes.
you know, you're always welcome back. That's why that campground is right there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We've already discussed that you need to come back and visit, and we'll continue to feed you.
Well,
It was delicious.
good.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
better
we look
look
forward
out.
to that,
We may
'cause
be
we'll
here
take you
longer.
up on that.
Yeah, we may be here longer than you want us to be.
Now, tell me about the travel plans. Where are you going to go first? What are the adventures you have planned?
Well, I think one of the places that we want to revisit fairly soon is Yellowstone Park.
Yeah.
And we want to spend some more time in Wyoming, Nevada, BC. We love northern BC, and we have some friends up there. And driving the Cassiar Highway up to Watson Lake. I mean,
Oh, it's beautiful.
it's just so beautiful, and it gives us an opportunity to just chill, relax, see lots of wildlife, experience different things. So, and the sky's the limit for us. I mean, a couple of our trips we've taken were 3.5 months, 3 months, but we're looking forward to expanding that time, traveling and meeting new folks and seeing different sites. And there's so much to see in North America. So now we have the means.
Awesome.
Safe.
Well, if I can help get anybody out there in YouTube on the road safely with a reliable rig, something that's going to last a long while, we hope, please let me know. I want to thank Dale and Colin for taking time to chat with us here on YouTube today. And I wish you guys lots of safe travels and fun travels, in particular with that precious cargo that's going to be going along with you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube video, and everybody please be happy and healthy in these challenging times and drive safe.
It's turning out really nice, eh?
It is.
We already got mud on the brand new carpet.
Well, that's why the carpet is there.
Okay.
There you go. One of the coolest grandmas. Have fun, you guys.